Hi everyone, I'm Kara Sundlin. Let's take a look at what was happening in Connecticut today in history. 1 year ago today, on December 15, 2020, the state was preparing for Winter Storm Bailey. Chief Capitol reporter Susan Raff has that story.
It could be a while before people get out on the roads, so today was the day to get what they needed. Are you ready for this storm?
We are ready, yes. We cleaned off the deck. We have our shovels out. We got the snowblower ready.
Grocery stores, hardware stores, and gas stations were all busy. The aisles at Katz's Hardware in Glastonbury were filled with shovels and plenty of ice scrapers. Outside, bags of ice melt were piled high and selling quickly. Matthew Price decided to go big this year. He took his father's advice and bought a generator.
Yeah, so that's going to come in handy.
You finally caved in, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. We've, I don't know, the last 10 years, storms have been kind of crazy.
As people prepare for what could be a monster storm, state plow trucks are ready to roll. There's plenty of salt at the garages, and this year the state has new tools. A GPS tracking device, which is in more than 100 trucks. These devices not only determine where trucks are needed most, but they also collect data on what materials are needed.
Which will assist the trucks with application rates. We can actually get a live road report from the truck as far as conditions.
And while trucks work throughout the night and into tomorrow, many are making plans to stay put.
We are ready. We're going to hunker down. Maybe I'm going to make some chicken soup. Yeah.
Oh, I'd like to come over.
Yeah, you can come over. Come over and get some chicken soup.
5 years ago, a house fire police say was set on purpose claimed the life of an 8-year-old boy. Channel 3's Courtney Zeller reported from Meriden.
A third grader who loved Legos and Star Wars. 8-year-old Elijah Zalkowski, also known as Eli, is being remembered by students and staff at Israel Putnam Elementary School in Meriden.
It's very difficult. You have, a child in your class. They become one of your own, and you care for them as you do your own children. So it's been very difficult for them as well.
The 8-year-old has been with the school since kindergarten. He died yesterday after being rescued from his home in Meriden. Investigators say someone set the fire on purpose. The school's principal says counselors have been at the school for staff and students. The school put out a call to all parents to let them know what happened. When it comes to talking to your children, keep it simple.
They were shocked and they were sad, and we just try to say to them, it's okay to feel exactly how you're feeling. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to be angry. We're here to help you through that. What questions do you have? And through that discussion, we kind of take it, on a child-by-child basis as to what they need, and we'll give them exactly what they need to get through this difficult time.
Eyewitness video showing smoke coming out of the second-floor windows. Police won't release details about how it was set intentionally, saying it could hurt the case. The mother of Eli, 40-year-old Karen Zalkowski, was also taken to the hospital. She's in critical condition. Court documents show Karen and her husband were getting evicted from the Davis Street home. The landlord filed court documents saying they didn't pay rent since September and violated the agreement of the 1-year lease that was ending at the end of the year. The family was court ordered to leave the home by early October. Signs are now posted by the building officials saying the house is unsafe and no one is allowed inside. Many are just thinking about that little boy tonight whose life was taken too soon.
It's been really difficult. I mean, we were shocked and, of course, saddened, deeply saddened.
10 years ago, the city of New Britain started cracking down on blighted buildings. Eyewitness News reporter Dan Kane has that story.
When Mayor Tim O'Brien talks about problem properties in New Britain, he's talking about big blighted buildings that create serious public health and safety issues, to say nothing about concerns as to the quality of life in their neighborhoods.
The purpose of it is to go after the real chronic properties, the absentee owners who, frankly, for the most part, are out-of-town investor owners.
The mayor is proposing a major overhaul of the city's anti-blight ordinance, which would more than double the fines to owners from $100 per violation per day to $250.
And if there's a lot of violations on the property, it could add up to thousands of dollars a day.
These fines that will be brought up to a higher level will hold people to a higher level of accountability. It's easy not to have to pay the fine. Fix the building.
The proposed changes would also expand the program by which the city makes cosmetic improvements to properties and then bills the owners for the expense. The mayor didn't want to single out any specific properties, but people pretty much know blight when they see it. The city can take properties by eminent domain, and when the fines exceed the value, the owners get nothing.
What goes through your mind when you look at a building like that?
Oh, you don't really want to know. I wish I could go knock it down myself. But yeah, it's quite a few of them like that, you know, and it's a health hazard.
That seems to be the feeling of folks we talked with in the neighborhoods affected by these buildings.
Knock it down. That's the best. Just knock it down. Leave this paper for something else.
From New Britain, Dan Kane, Channel 3, Eyewitness News.
That's a look at today in Connecticut history.